Hello, welcome to the Thousand Fars annual meeting. I am Carlos Quiroz. I'm the leader of Activity D, the ClimMob platform integration. I work for the Alliance Biodiversity CIAT. My presentation today is about ClimMob and how we can create the development process to be agile, and most importantly, how you can become part of its development. But what does it mean to be agile, and what is important? Agile is a methodology for creating software applications, like ClimMob, that allows the integration of different participants in the development process. So before Thousand Farms, we had a development process that looked like more like this graph at the left, where everything was a little bit linear and a little bit top-down. We collected requirements from different trainings, and those requirements were transformed into features. And then these features, were evaluated by key people like Jacob, myself, and Brandon. And then we developed created a design. We developed these features. Then we tested them out ourselves, and then basically ended up in a deployment. Thousand Farms has created a community of users around ClimMob, and that poses a different challenge when you start thinking about ClimMob. For example, a common vision. So we really need to start thinking how we're going to develop ClimMob in a way that is participatory and involves all the members of the community. And for that purpose, we have created, or we have moved towards an agile methodology for the development of ClimMob, where it's more a circular process of development, with different interactions that, requirements goes into design, development, testing, but the testing doesn't lead directly to deployment, but also can lead to further reviews and so on. So this refinement goes into maybe eventually a launch. But we're going to go into details about this. But also the main idea to be agile is that Agile allows users to be active participants in the development of ClimMob, where they can suggest changes and move, and decide what to do, what to do, when, and whether something is good or not in terms of features. So how we are going to operationalize this, and how we see the process of Agile in ClimMob. So this is basically a review of the process of Agile. Everything starts with a vision of ClimMob. What is the common vision? And for this, what we're going to do is to create what we call an advisory board, where members of the community can decide what is the vision that they want to have for ClimMob. The second point on the Agile that we are creating is like what we call stories, that is with well-documented improvements made by users. These stories have user-centered design behind and a lot of interaction in order to create very rich improvements to the tool. Then we have a team that decides what stories goes or what features or improvement goes into the tool and what is the priority. Then our testing is more systematic and made with real users. The idea is to select 2 or 3 users, real users, for testing the different improvements that other users may suggest. And the last part is the part of retrospect, that basically is evaluating what if a testing of a feature really is good, is accepted by different members of the community, and whether it can go into production, what we call it the production of ClimMob, into a new version of ClimMob, or it requires more refinement and further develop and so on. So it goes into the process of development and refining and testing and so on. So at the end, what we're looking at here, it is to create a better ClimMob, a ClimMob that fulfills all our needs. So how to get involved? So let's create a ClimMob that fits all our needs. So there are different ways to get involved. So you can become advisory MOB member. We're not looking about seniority here or PhDs. We want as diverse members as possible with different backgrounds, with different geographies that can create a common vision of ClimMob. The other part that you can be involved is by suggesting improvements. You can go into the community, you can connect to our developers, connect with other members of the Thousand First community, and suggest improvements in the tool. You can record those in the community, and then we're going to review those and create user stories from it. And the last part is become a beta tester. This is very important. The idea is like we have a very big pool of users right now. So the idea is to select different users that we can actually call and say, hey, can you help us test these new features? And we will accommodate our schedules to satisfy your schedule. So then we will be able to perform the test with you. And with that, I want to conclude here. I want to say thank you very much for listening to me. And yes, I'm very excited of participating in this event on our annual meeting. And let's connect and share ideas, and let's become part of the ClimMob platform. It's very exciting for us, and it's very exciting for ClimMob that the views of everybody are part of the development process. Thank you very much.